Hey guys, so I have a small haul, but I went to this place called the Littlest Gift Boutique. So actually, for those of you who don't know, I did mention in some of my videos a long time ago, like a couple years ago, I used to work at Miniso in Square One, and then there was actually the Littlest Gift Boutique was in that mall as well. I think the owner posted that after like a year or two, like when working there, she like had to deal with like some illnesses and stuff like that, so she wasn't feeling well, so she had to close the store and then just continue being like what is it, an online store, which she normally was like originally. And then she was just sharing with everyone why she wasn't feeling well, like on her Facebook and Instagram. But she kind of was sad because she had to like go and stop doing like the physical store, which she really wanted to. Um, so the reason why I know her store is actually I've been to like Fan Expo, Comic Con, Anime North, and I always see her booth, and I think I would always buy like one or two plushies from her. And she still goes to conventions. She did do like a year or so where she didn't have a physical store anymore and just kept it to like her online store, and then now she actually has a store in Streetsville, which is super exciting for me because like I'm actually happy because she's a smaller business and I'm not sponsored by her or anything, but like I feel like supporting small businesses is really good. And yet she sells like the Japanese collectible plushies, so I was like super excited. Anyways, I went there and I purchased some stuff because she was showing a small short video like on her Instagram and stuff like that. And it was basically showing like some of the new stuff that she got in stock, but it was like small glimpse of the entire store. And when I saw it, I saw Demon Slayer merch and I saw My Hero Academia. I was like, I have to go there. I have to buy some of those. So yeah, I did spend quite a bit, but to be honest, it's not as much as I thought I would have spent. So I think I overestimated the prices, but in the end, it wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be, so it's not that bad. So I thought each plushie would be like $30 because some of them are like that, even though they're tiny, because they're like Japanese imported and stuff like that. But I ended up spending under 100, like close to 100 basically, but I thought I would spend over that amount. Um, but yeah, some of the stuff is quite pricey because it is Japanese imported, and I don't know. I was trying to explain to my dad, like, it's not like I can travel or anything. I like traveling is very expensive, and because of the economy and stuff like that, so I don't feel like I will travel anytime soon anyway. So like I know people are like, you can just go to Japan and buy plushies for cheaper, but at the end of the day, like I have to think about my budget and also like my lifestyle right now, and it doesn't really fit with like traveling anywhere. The only time I've ever traveled outside of Canada though was when I was like 1 years old because my dad brought me to like Orlando, Florida, which is basically for the Disney World and then Disneyland as well. But that was for like my first birthday and I had like zero memory of it. So yeah, when it comes to traveling, I don't really have that much memory of doing anything really. And even though I would like to go to places, especially like Japan and stuff like that, for me personally though, I like it doesn't align with like my what is it, my lifestyle right now, and like my budget for things is pretty tight, so I end up spending more on like plushies because of that. But I think it's okay because at the end of the day, like if something is hard to find for me, then I kind of have to like see whether or not it's worth it to buy. So the first thing, I thought these would be a bit bigger, but they're not. The only big ones she had was um Zenitsu, which was like a very big one. And then also there was, I think there's a Nezuko one. But yeah, I thought this would be bigger, but it's Giyu, and I do technically have a larger Giyu plush somewhere. It's just the accommodations that I live in, I can't have everything with me. So right now he is in the storage somewhere with my other plush, like all of them together. But I do miss Giyu so much, and because the Demon Slayer movie, I'm like thinking too much about Giyu, so I did buy one. I didn't get the others though because I technically do have like smaller ones. If I do find like a slightly larger Giyu though from other places, I might buy that. This one though was $11.99, so he was like one of the cheapest plushies. No, $14.99, sorry. He was one of the cheapest plushies. The cheapest one that I bought was $11.99. It was like a sea slug, but I bought it for my brother, and it's a cute plushie. So I'm not going to show it because it is with his keychain right now. So I don't want to like take his stuff without asking. And he's working right now, so yeah. But this is Giyu. He's super cute. He does have like a little mouth embroidered on. It's like white color. And he's got like dust bits. Sorry. So yeah, this is Giyu, and then his mouth is embroidered. I don't know if it's really like, it's a bit hard to see on camera, but his eyes are also, and then his eyebrows. And then most of the plushie is like a feltish material for the most part. His arms are not stuffed though, which is super funny because it's like really flat, but he's super cute. I absolutely love him. He's so cute. The strap is kind of big, but it's pretty durable. I think these ones are harder to break because they are like sewed inside, which is really good quality. And then I went and bought a couple of My Hero Academia ones. For those of you who don't know my actual favorite like anime, like I love Demon Slayer, but my first favorite anime is My Hero Academia. So I bought 3 of them because these are like, I didn't want to buy like all the main characters again because I have like quite a bit like of Deku, Bakugo, and that type of stuff. But I did buy a Bakugo because I bought a Kirishima. So yeah. So the first one that I bought is this Hawks. Now I don't have a Hawks as like a small plushie. I do have a Hawks as a like, it's those chibi pillows, which is super cute, but I thought I would have like, I would want one where I could bring him outside too. So yeah, this one is so cute. I've never seen this one before, so I think it's new. And this is volume 2. I think there's different volumes for this series. But yeah, these are from Band Presto, and this is volume 2, and this is $20. Yeah, basically they have different volumes and series for the plushies normally when it comes to Band Presto, and then there's different ones, like they look different, sometimes depending on like which series you're getting. And if you get like the different volumes, there will be like new like different characters per volume, or like sometimes different looking ones. So yeah, so this one is Hawks. He's so cute. He's one of my absolute like favorite pro heroes. I wish there was like a small fat gum though because it's hard to find those. He does have a felt like the headphones that he wears, and it does have like that plasticky material, like the painted on thing. And then he is wearing his visor, like the glasses that he wears to protect himself when he's flying. This is like just a plastic that's been cut, and then it is sewn on so it won't fall off. But his eyes are embroidered on there, and he does have some like, it's colored with the felt itself, but it's like his stubble, which is so cute. And then he does have like his full outfit. And then the back has his wings. So cute. And then it's like a ball chain you can hang on your purse and bag and whatnot, and like just have it there. Something is in my eye. I don't know what that is. Okay. And the last two that I got was Kirishima and Bakugo, like I said. So actually, I really like Kirishima a lot, and he's my favorite character. And I have a huge body pillow of him, but I miss him so much. And I checked the calendar, and it was like, I don't know if you guys will see this before or after. You might see it after, because what happens is I have so many videos to upload. But this one I bought because I checked the calendar and I realized it was close to Kirishima's birthday. You guys probably won't see it when it is Kirishima's birthday. You'll see it like after. But I miss my Kirishima body pillow so much because that is like the largest body pillow that I have. I think he's like 150 centimeters, and it's like the biggest one that I have, and he's my most favorite. But yeah, because of that, I ended up buying this small guy. I do have a small Kirishima like from another series where they look a little bit different. But this one I really wanted because I miss him so much. And like he's my favorite character. So I thought having him would be fine, like multiple of him. The embroidery is so well done. He even has this little scar that he has in his teeth. This one is volume 1 and it's $20. So yeah. These are the ones that I thought they might have been 30, but they're 20, which is a little bit cheaper. I know 20 is a lot for something that is small, but I feel like nowadays you can't get anything that cheap unless you go to like Dollarama or something, but you're not gonna get like the same quality either. So yeah. And then we have Bakugo. So I bought Bakugo because I like pairing them together. I think they're super cute. And this one's a little angry. He's not as angry as like other plushies. He does have his grenade gauntlets, which is cute. The only thing I will say about these anime plushies is that, again, like these parts for like the hair and like certain parts are like hot glued on basically. So in my opinion, it's like hit or miss when it comes to the quality. Like it looks nice, but I feel like it could be damaged easily. But I do have a bag to put like small plushies in if I want to bring them outside. So yeah. He's so cute though. He's like my favorite. This one is also a part of volume 2. And it's $20. I wonder if there's like a volume 1 Bakugo or something. Because sometimes they remake characters for different volumes depending on how like important they are. Like sometimes they'll do like Deku, and then there'll be another Deku in another series which looks exactly like the same series, but they might be wearing different outfits or something like that. But yeah. So these are all the ones that I got. There was more, but I just didn't buy them all because I do have so many different variants of like plushies when it comes to these guys, and then also the Demon Slayer ones too. So I have to be careful like if I buy so many of the same characters. But Kirishima and Bakugo, I love them so much that I really don't care how many I have. I was joking with my brother once, like I'll have like I want like 100 Bakugos in my room. But like, yeah, basically any merchandise of them, like, I love. And then this Giyu one is so cute too. I absolutely love them. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't know what I'll do next. When you see this video, I'll still be waiting for the alley to release the Demon Slayer merch because apparently there was a huge delay in their shipment. I have called twice for like 2 different locations, like once for like 2 different locations, and then they said because of the delay, they are not aware like when they will be getting the shipment for the merch. Hopefully it's soon because I was really hoping for it. But yeah, I've been waiting for like Demon Slayer merch, basically. And it's like from the alley, so it's like bubble tea merch. There's coasters, keychains, and like a tumbler and a tote bag apparently, and I really want all of them, but yeah, I'm still waiting. So hopefully I get to that point. Like, that's the one that I wanted to buy all of those and then make a video of, but unfortunately I'm still waiting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!